Marissa, how are you?
I'm great, Jim. How are you?
Good. So how'd you get into the restaurant business?
Well, I got into the restaurant business back in 2010. I own a building in Brielle, actually, and a tenant moved out, and I decided to last minute put a pizzeria in. So that was my first endeavor in the restaurant business. I then met my now fiance, Bill Cleary, who was the owner and operator of Shipwreck Grill in Brielle, and the two of us together then built Shipwreck Point in Point Pleasant Beach. And the rest is history.
And then, so how did you get involved in the whole Reds thing?
We went through Hurricane Sandy at Shipwreck Point. So we built it in 2010, rebuilt it after Hurricane Sandy, opened it up for about 8 months after the hurricane. A gentleman from North Jersey approached us about purchasing it. We decided to sell Shipwreck Point, and lo and behold, the owners, longtime owners of Red's Lobster Pot, 20 years they owned it, approached us. We live next door to Red's Lobster Pot and said, we're ready to retire. Do you want to buy Red's?
Wow. So what do you think the appeal is of Reds?
I think the main attraction of Red's is that it's waterfront, and it's like that New England type style restaurant where people feel like they can roll off the beach, come in very casual, laid back, super casual, whether it's inside or outside dining, kind of roll up their sleeves, get their hands dirty, but they know it's fresh seafood. They see lots of fish coming off the boats, lots of lobsters being unloaded, so I just think people are attracted to that, and they like that.
And then, of course, there's the lobsters.
And of course there's the lobsters. Yes, we have a boat coming in today. Hopefully you'll be here today when he pulls in so you can see.
So what are the most popular dishes at Reds?
Most popular dishes are, of course, lobsters, whole lobsters, steamed or stuffed. Our lobster fra diavolo has been the same recipe for 26 years at Red's. The same chef is still at Red's since day one. So that lobster fra diavolo sauce was 26 years ago. It's still the same sauce that it is today. Our crab cakes are super popular. There's no filler in them, nothing else except lots of crab meat, so lots of people love those too.
Now you also offer some specials.
Yes.
What are some of the most popular ones?
I would say our Angry Lobster. That's a big favorite. So we take a lobster, we par steam it, then we cut it down the center, clean it all out, put it on the grill, put our angry sauce on top of it, which is garlic, olive oil, fresh herbs, basil, and then we grill up some type of cornbread. So whether it's jalapeno cheddar, bacon cheddar, and we serve the cornbread with it, so it soaks up all of that olive oil and garlic. So that's definitely a favorite.
Now, when's that going to be a special again?
Well, we have it every night on the deck.
You do?
Yeah. So every night we pick a special size lobster depending on what the boat, what our, whatever we're plentiful in. And we take that size, and then that's what we use as our grilled lobster outside.
Now, you're ostensibly a BYOB.
Correct.
But you also have a wine program.
We do.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so we have a New Jersey, scratch that. We have a California wine license. We're an outlet for them. So Gloria J. Wine sells her wines by the bottle, half bottle, and then pitchers of sangria here. That enables a customer to still bring their own, of course, too, so they can still bring their own beer and wine.
So, what was your most memorable meal ever?
Oh, it's so hard. Ever? Here?
Ever. Anywhere.
That's a tough one, Jim.
How about the night that Bill proposed?
Well, you don't want to know about that. Do you really want to know about that? Because I made chicken cutlets and then he proposed to me.
Right, so
my most memorable meal. I would have to say my most memorable meal was in Sicily with Bill. And we just went to some waterfront restaurant. They take a whole fish, they grill it. The way that they season it's amazing. And just the whole setting was amazing. It's...
So 3 people you'd like to have dinner with, dead or alive?
Really? That's so hard. I can't answer these. Bill would be better at answering these. Dead or alive? 3 people. My mother. She would be my top person that I'd like to have dinner with. I don't know.
celebrity chefs.
Anthony Bourdain. I would have loved to have dinner with Anthony Bourdain. Just to kind of pick his brain about all the places, you know, that he's been to and everything he's seen. And there's a woman, I don't know her name, maybe we could look it up, but on Netflix there's a series called Street Food, and there's a woman that cooks, I don't know if you've seen it, there's a famous woman that's cooking over in like Indonesia, and she's amazing, and I don't know, she's in her 80s and she's still going every day with street food, and she would just kind of be somebody cool to like sit down and talk to.
Any new dishes this summer?
Yeah, well, every day we do new dishes on, especially like on our special board. So it's not, we didn't incorporate any one item into our menu. Our menu kind of stays pretty solid, but the special boards that we erase and rewrite every day for lunch and dinner, we're always doing like our fun stuff on those. So yeah, tonight we're doing like a great halibut dish. We took in some really great local tuna tonight, doing that with some sesame ginger noodles and some braised cabbage. So we try to pull in from the local fish whenever we can. Halibut, of course, is not local, but anything that we could grab, put our hands on that's local, we'll grab and do.
Well, great. Thanks. Have a great summer.
Thank you.